Today we will be talking about why the survival game is dying. First, the game's main developer took a 4-week break which drove out many players, and once he was back, it still took around a week or so to get the Darksteel update out. Once the Darksteel update was out, it only took around 2 weeks or so for the game to die back down. And then the game's developer thought it would be a good idea to make an update which overhauls the combat meta. Around 75% of the player base hated the developer and simple games for doing it. Even TSG's biggest clan, called TBE, were making plans on hosting a funeral on the game's death. However, the update actually brought back many players, and the game was sitting at around 6K players, which was an enormous increase of players. However, only about a week ago, the game was at 900 players. That was the lowest that most of the player base has seen the game at, and there are multiple reasons for it. The game's death has not even been noticed that recent. A few of you may remember when the game had around 50K people playing at a time, because YouTubers such as Tanker and Flamingo were making videos on the game, and they have a huge subscriber count, so the game had loads of advertisement. However, since the bigger YouTubers stopped making videos on it, the player base has been in a decrease. There are only a few YouTubers who are actively making videos on the game, and those YouTubers have a much lower subscriber count than the old YouTubers. And now the game is no longer receiving weekly updates. Instead, it is focusing on sub-weekly updates, which brings out better content and updates, but it also decreases the player count in between the updates. Now I'll be talking about my Discord server, where you can enter giveaways for materials in TSG, and you can join an upcoming TSG SMP of mine. And only 40 people are going to be accepted. So if you want a spot in my TSG SMP, or if you want to enter some giveaways or request a boss raid, join my Discord server, link in description. What I think is going to revive the game for some time is if the developers listen to their community more. An example is the hotbar slots. We have been requesting more of them ever since the game came out. However, only about 2 weeks ago have we received more hotbar slots. If you enjoyed this video, remember to subscribe and join my Discord server.